This is 36-year-old Officer Nicholas Hanning, and he absolutely cannot be trusted around old people or crime scenes. On May 30th, 2021 in Idaho Springs, Colorado, a couple called 911, claiming that their 75-year-old neighbor assaulted her. When Officer Hanning and his partner, Officer Ellie Summers, arrived on the scene, they went to the person who had called to find out what had happened.
No.
Come out here. I'm Tim. This is Brittany. That was the neighbor right there that did it. We're the ones that called.
Wait.
This is Brittany.
Okay.
She's the one that got hit. I live here. This is my friend Brittany.
there.
And then this is my neighbor that hit her. I wasn't even here. I was outside.
Okay.
She's on the phone to dispatcher.
Okay.
This
Alright,
neighbor
thank
right
you.
here is what she said. Like I said, I wasn't in here. I literally
He
just saw you.
banged on the door, or through the wall. Bam, 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 and I'm sleeping. Shut the fuck up! And so I came out and was like, what's going on? He wasn't here, dog wasn't here.
Okay, then what's
And so I came out and I was like, what's going on? Right to the fucking mouth.
Clearly distraught, the woman shared more details of the alleged assault.
Okay, and which room is he in?
I don't know. Right there, possibly?
Okay, what did he look like?
He is an older man. I honestly don't know. When you get knocked the out, you don't really...
We just moved in here yesterday.
When did this happen?
20 minutes, 15. I called.
Not even.
Yeah, not even. I called
Okay, where'd he hit you?
He busted all of my shit. My nose, my mouth.
Okay.
All
You
I
have no idea.
want to do
wasn't
is
in here.
hey,
I was outside.
what was disturbing you? And he was like, shut the up. Boom.
Was he white, black?
He's
Hispanic?
white.
Does he have hair?
He had
Bald?
gray hair.
Yeah, gray hair. He's an older guy. He's about this tall.
Okay.
That guy lives right there in that room, and that's where the wall would have got.
He was
seen him
bang,
before.
bang, bang. That's what woke
I've
me
seen him.
up.
We just moved in here yesterday, but I saw him last night.
After hearing from them, the police visited the older neighbor, who was later identified as Michael Clark. However, what was supposed to be a casual conversation quickly escalated.
What do you want?
What the? Put that motherfucker down.
Put it down, Put it down! Put it down! Get out
On the
here!
ground, down!
Look, son of a
Back up,
bitch.
back up, back up. Get out here right now. Get out here.
I hit that
Get on the
wall.
ground!
No. They hit that wall so hard, I thought they were going to come through the wall.
Put your gun away. Put your gun away.
Okay. Part's unconscious. Taser deployed. Party came out with a machete.
Here is the other officer's angle, showing that the 75-year-old was not armed at all.
What the?
Motherfucker over there.
Put it down.
Down!
Put it down.
Get on the ground, down!
Look, son of a bitch.
Back up. Get out here right now. Get out here.
I hit that
Get on
wall.
the ground!
No. They hit that wall so hard, I thought they were going to come through the wall.
However, if you think the officers just made a mistake, their reaction would shock you. As Clark passed out from the impact of the taser, the officers showed little to no urgency for his well-being.
Just keep him in that position.
Sir, sir, sir,
Sir.
While the victim was unconscious, Officer Hanning went inside and made sure to move the machete at a strategic place to make it appear that he shot the older man because of the weapon.
Sir, talk to us. Talk to me. Talk to me. Sir, talk to me.
Eventually, Clark regained consciousness and explained his version of what had occurred.
Laying there sleeping.
Okay.
And
I'll go talk to her.
Okay.
they were banging to the wall, I mean, loud.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
And I thought it was them coming after me. These people were, I mean, you know, officer, I was just, these people over there were, they hit my wall so hard I thought they were coming through it. You know that?
What's that?
They hit that wall of mine there. I thought they were coming through it.
Okay, all right. All right, here's, what's your name? What's your first name?
Mike.
Mike? Okay. You're under arrest right now, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney and have him or her present during any questioning. You can, if you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the courts.
What action is going to be taken over there?
Okay. Do you understand those rights?
I understand those rights.
Okay, those rights are
But
continuing. You can exercise them
that
at any
officer,
time.
That officer, I was in there. They hit that wall so hard that I nearly got bounced out of bed.
Soon after, the paramedics arrived and he was checked for injuries.
Hi, friends.
They're the ones that rattled my walls. I mean, it's like
She's in there.
She's in there.
This guy's gonna probably...
Who got the taser?
He got the taser.
Okay.
He got a
officer,
kick to the knee.
I did not.
His a cut on his head. She has some
Bust up, but
minor injuries.
yeah, minor.
But I don't know what was going on over there. But I mean,
You go with it.
on the wall, the noise going coming
We
through
did
that
have
wall.
loss of consciousness after the taser deployment for a little bit, okay?
Did how long?
Probably less than a minute.
What's your name, sir?
Michael Clark.
Michael. What day of the week is it, sir?
Clark was clearly denying ever hurting the girl and claims he was just lying down in bed.
You're clear.
What did I do?
What's that?
What did I do?
You punched that girl.
Huh?
Punched that girl and then answered
No, I
the
did
door
not.
with a freaking machete, man.
Oh, no, that is
So,
absolutely false.
all right.
Okay.
We're gonna stand you up. We're gonna sit you on the pram. Since you were out, since you were unconscious, we're gonna take you down to the ambulance and evaluate you. Okay?
Did not come after nobody.
Okay. You're dealing with me now. We're gonna go down to the ambulance so I can
I was
evaluate you.
just in bed.
All right. We're gonna stand up on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Stand up.
I attacked nobody.
We're gonna sit on the pram.
I was just laying in bed.
All right. Sit back.
I did nothing.
Sit
Does
back.
this look familiar?
I messed up on top there.
Just
I
sit,
got there.
just sit.
I did not come at anybody.
Sit down.
And he makes this statement caught on camera, which further incriminates Officer Hanning.
And look for weapons.
We don't need. They don't need to look out in your apartment. It was here in the hallway.
How did they get in the hallway? How did they get in the hallway? I didn't bring it out.
Right, left hand.
I did not bring it out.
Okay, bring that hand out too.
I did not bring that out.
Once outside, the two officers clearly realized they did something wrong.
Because he hit his head
Yeah,
hard.
yeah. So
I kicked his knee.
Clark was eventually brought to the hospital for further treatment. The doctors revealed that Clark had suffered serious life-changing injuries that affected his motor skills and mental cognition.
Earlier this year, a judge sentenced a former officer to 2 years probation for assault instead of any jail time. Hanning tased him 19 seconds later. Clark's attorneys say he later had a heart attack and a stroke resulting from that.
When Clark's children saw their father, they couldn't bear the sight. Clark promptly sued the Idaho Springs Police Department.
Once he is unconscious, the police set to making the scene look like something that justified tasing a 75-year-old man.
The overzealous Officer Hanning was charged with assault and was immediately fired.
Now, the officer who moved the weapon has been fired by the Idaho Springs, Colorado Police Department. He's identified as Nicholas Hanning. He also faces an assault charge.
In the end, the police department settled the case for $7 million, the largest in Colorado history at that time.
I lost everything. They took everything from me. I lost my whole life. Money will never repay what they took, but maybe this much money will make them think about doing this to someone else. It becomes very clear that this is a systemic problem.
For his children, it wasn't just about the money.
The simple fact is, the night before Memorial Day 2021, my father was brutally attacked by a member of the Idaho Springs Police Department as another officer let it happen. Until we stop treating these serious actions as a simple mistake and handing out slaps on the wrist, we will continue to have press conferences like this.
Easy to put it on Officer Hanning. And to be honest with you, prior to all this, we were very angry. But we see a bigger picture now, and yes, it's very infuriating to know that they still are not taking accountability.
Officer Hanning pleaded guilty, was fired, and was sentenced to 2 years of probation and 150 hours of community service. If you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe. Our next case brings us to San Anselmo, California, where we meet Officer Kevin Sinnott from the Central Marin Police Authority. On August 29, 2022, Alice woke up to her 61-year-old fiancé, Bruce Frankel, gasping for air and having a seizure. She quickly called 911, hoping for EMTs.
Okay. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? He's conscious. Something's wrong with him. Can you step it up?
He's got to hurt himself.
You okay?
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Stop. You okay? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Baby, he's
Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone.
Stop. 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 Stop fighting with me. Stop fighting. Police, stop fighting. Okay, well, he's fighting with me right now.
He's unconscious.
He's not unconscious. He's fighting.
What's his name?
Stop.
He's unconscious.
Hands behind your back. Please put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
However, Officer Kevin and his partner, Officer Joshua Hamilton, responded to the call, but instead of helping out the sick man, they started pushing and restraining him.
Stop fighting. Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach. I want to help you. Stop fighting. You're going to get tased. Do you want to get tased? Lay on your stomach. Put your hands behind your back.
Despite Alice telling them that Bruce was unconscious, they continued struggling with him and finally did the unthinkable.
Sir, you're going to get tased. You're going to get tased.
Stop fighting. Oh my gosh. He's not just getting.
Okay, well, he needs to stop fighting with me. still fighting with me. I'm trying to get
Stop
it.
here. Stop
Stop! Lay on your stomach. Lay on your stomach. Police, lay on your stomach.
Eventually, the EMTs arrived and Bruce was placed in an ambulance.
A report? There's another criminal here. Right? 148. No, he's like, no. I don't think he's competent to commit a crime.
This is when Officer Kevin looked around, saw Bruce's medication, and admitted that he had a medical issue.
The first officer acknowledging that Bruce was having a medical episode.
I was trying to just control him enough because it seemed like a medical aid more.
Yeah.
Now outside, Kevin explained what happened to the other officers.
Give me a quick rundown of what happened. So, got here, knocked on the front door, and I had dispatch. Opened the front door, the sun opened, said my dad's in the back room. Heard some commotion. Found him standing on the street side of the bed. North side of the bed. Kind of how he is now, not making sense, yelling. And the wife was close to him. I think I just went over and was like, "Sir, are you okay? Help you?" And I feel like it's all kind of happened fast, but I feel like he checked me. So I tried to control his arm, and then it was just resist. We fell onto the bed. I was just trying to get him on his stomach to detain him.
But he kind of started the first initial physical aggressive contact.
Yeah.
Was there any 243B in that?
No, it was all just
contact?
Resisting or trying to get away from me the whole time, and me trying to detain him.
Okay.
It was he was on his back, and I'm trying to flip him under his.
But that initial contact with you, was that an aggressive fighting thing, or when he checked you?
Honestly, it happened so fast. I feel like he initiated contact. I don't know what his intention was, to hit me or to just move me out of the way, but it felt like he didn't want me.
I'm just trying to see if there's a 240.
I definitely didn't go hands-on before he made a gesture towards me.
There, he noted that Bruce had medical issues.
Just medical only, and we do a report.
There's another criminal here. Right? 148.
No, he's not. No, I don't think he's competent to commit a crime.
He even informed Alice that Bruce might get only a citation as he wasn't conscious when he was struggling with them.
As of now, my plan is to issue him a citation for battery on a police officer as opposed to taking him to jail.
But he is not conscious. Why is the citation?
In lieu of taking him to jail.
Now, here is the shocking part. While he was in the hospital recovering, the officers, maybe in a bid to cover their abuse of a sick man, created bogus charges and informed Bruce that he was being arrested.
Hey, Bruce.
Hey, Bruce. So
Bruce,
just
we're just going to explain something to you. So right now you are under arrest.
What?
Okay. Because of what happened up at the house. There was a pretty big scuffle. Okay, so you are under arrest for now.
For resisting and for battery on a peace officer. Now, Bruce, what we're going to do is try to work with you. Our goal here is to get you the medical attention that you need. But we are going to handcuff.
We're just going to handcuff you very lightly to the bed.
To the
okay?
bed.
What? I had no idea. I'm totally out of it.
I understand.
We understand that.
Understand.
We're just doing this for our safety and for yours, okay?
This is just for everyone's safety.
Right there in the hospital, the officer agreed that Bruce's actions were not intentional, but went ahead to cuff the man.
Especially since you don't know what happened earlier.
So why are you doing this?
We just want to avoid.
We just don't want it to happen again. Because we know that you don't know that it happened, okay?
The recovering Bruce was shocked by their reasoning.
For someone who didn't know what they were doing, that was just unconscious, I didn't do it on purpose. Why are you doing this?
So we're just doing it for your safety and for ours.
Ow, that hurts. I can't turn my wrist now.
We can readjust it.
Yeah, we can readjust it.
He even admitted he had no idea what happened.
What happened earlier is you don't seem to know what you did earlier.
So then what's going to happen next here?
You're going to be here to get the medical attention that you need. Now, whether that's an underlying condition, I know he was mentioning maybe seizures. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
But why is this?
Well, because of what happened at the house. an officer had sustained some minor injuries.
What happened? Tell me what happened, please. I feel
An officer got there, and what it sounds like is you fought the cops as they were trying to help you, fought the firefighters as they were trying to help you.
I would never fight a police officer.
However, as soon as he was discharged, the officers arrested him.
Hands would be up front. There you go, just like a praying. Perfect. So, just a reminder, when we get up to the jail, I'll move these around to the back. But we'll take it just as slow as we just did this. I know your wrists look a little banged up, so I think this will be a little more comfortable for the ride. All right. All right, sir. So this is how this one works. Can you just step in there and sit down, and then that seatbelt, I'll bring it around in front of you. There we go. It's not the worst car, not the best car, but it'll make it do.
After he was released on bond, Bruce sued the Central Marin Police Authority.
The couple is filing a lawsuit against the Central Marin Police Authority and the officers accused of assaulting Bruce.
Bruce's lawyer didn't mince words.
Instead of getting help, they got what turned out to be a police-caused catastrophe. They led with force instead of coming in and trying to do some fact-finding to figure out what was going on. So they accused him of violence towards his wife, which never happened. They accused him of resisting arrest, which didn't happen because you have to have a particular mental state in order to even engage in that.
Following the lawsuit, the police chief released a statement.
The authority will vigorously defend itself against this meritless and factually inaccurate litigation, which has not even been served upon the authority as of yet.
For Alice, the events of that night were horrible.
He jumped on him and tackled him on the ground. It was very scary just watching the whole, seeing the whole situation.
And for Bruce, it was traumatic, which made him lose trust with the police.
I can't do that.
Too traumatic.
I can't keep reliving this over and over and over again. So, no, I have not watched the video. If the police arrived and had just asked Elise, 2 questions, what's going on and has this happened before, none of this, we wouldn't be here today. But they didn't, that officer did not do that at all. I've always respected the police until now.
The case is still in court. If you think these cops took it too far, you'll be shocked by our next case. Subscribe as I break down more cases.